well, if God didn't want women to preach, why did he gift them with the ability to teach? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, there are various people who have various gifts, but not the burden of responsibility of being an elder or an overseer.
That's right.
And I'll speak of my wife, for example. My wife is an amazing teacher and communicator.
She is.
When people hear her, they often no longer want to listen to me. And I can't blame them for that. She's a very gifted, insightful teacher, passionate in her communication. But she would be the first one to say God's not given her, biblically or otherwise, the responsibility to be an elder or an overseer in terms of the church.
Right. And thus,
so a woman who has the gift of teaching, teach.
That's right.
But teach without violating the God-given structure of the church and the responsibility of men to exercise ultimate spiritual oversight and ultimate teaching, right?
Yeah. And so I think a great word, not just on that point, but then to apply this to all of our spiritual gifts, we are given gifts by God, and then we're given the responsibility to utilize those gifts for his glory and for the beneficial building up of the church. So that is the affirmation. That is gifts utilized rightly. Let's state it now opposite. What is sin? Sin is using any gift that God gives to us in a manner which violates his stated roles, or B, brings your self-glory rather than him. So in other words, if I use whatever gifts that God has given to me, which is just one, which is the gift of barbecue, right? That's my only gift.
Yes, not queso, as we've learned recently, but barbecue. You're a very good barbecue expert.
And that's it. But if I misuse my gift, either utilize it wrongly or utilize it for my own vainglory, then that is sin. So let this be said. Any gift not used according to God's design is by definition sin. That we can't get around that. No matter how sensitive of an issue becomes culturally, we don't get to kind of walk that back and say, well, these are sins when we utilize these gifts in a manner in which God did not design. But this one isn't quite sin. Anytime any one of us as believers utilize our spiritual gift in a manner that is not with God's design, it is both the rejection of God in favor of some type of exchange.
Hey, thanks for watching Theology is Fun. If you enjoyed this short clip and you want a little more theology
and a lot more fun,
well, then be sure to click the link above, which will take you to one of our episodes.